Hi everyone, this is Abhijit here, and I'm quite happy, glad, excited to share a very unique concept which was brewing inside myself for a very long time. And I call it the Reason Season Lifetime. This is essentially a three-in-one portfolio. The thought came to me during my days when I used to work in Mumbai, meet many clients, be it retail, HNI, ultra HNI institutions, and I kind of used to think that there are many different types of traders, investors who have their own ways of making or breaking money in the market. Well, the philosophy behind reason, season, lifetime comes with we, us, people, humans. I always thought that we meet people either for a reason, maybe for a season or a lifetime. You might meet someone in your office or due to some reason in your life that you meet someone, and once the reason is over, probably that relationship is over as well. Many a times a reason based relationship turns into a season based relationship also, which can last for many months or probably years, and then probably it dissolves. And then finally lifetime, which will be those 5, 7 or 8 people in your life which will be there with you, irrespective of anything. And I kind of related this kind of reason, season, lifetime relationship with our trades in financial markets also. We are traders. We do short term trades mainly based out of reason, which can be momentum, news, quarterly results, which can be season, or it can be a buy and hold portfolio which will stay with me forever, and then probably I'll hand it over to the next generation. So uh, quick share of the philosophy behind the thought which helped me to shape up this product. Before I go into this, I would like to thank each and every one um, amongst my students whom I've trained, and they were the essentially guiding force who pushed me, um, motivated me that I should definitely do something like this. So let me share with you what do I have in my hand. So reason, season, lifetime. The first is reason. So these are essentially short-term, long-shot recommendations, which are essentially fueled by momentum. These can be on the charts, technical breakouts, ideal breakouts into out of a consolidation, or it can be actually led by any kind of news or triggers, which leads to a 2 3 day kind of sharp move either on the up or the downside. Next is the season. Now, these are a medium term positional recommendations which you have to buy and hold for a period of at least 3 weeks to 3 months, if not more. They are very cyclical in nature. For example, if I, sorry, that was lifetime. For example, if I take you to the software, as I was doing this video, Nifty is down 50 points. Let me take you to the daily chart. So, a seasonal trade would be something like, let's say, Sun Pharma. Okay, Sun Pharma below the 500 levels. If I show you the monthly charts, uh, below the 500 levels, close to that 450 was a pretty strong zone of support, and we might look to accumulate Sun Pharma because we are trying to do a medium to long term trade, more of a seasonal. Within the same sector, recently we had a big sharp sell off in Lupin, and this is not a seasonal trade. This is a reason-based trade. The breakdown was backed by some news by the US FDA. So there was a fundamental, a news reason behind it, which kind of gives us a technical breakout reason also. So this is a reason trade. If we are accumulating Sun Pharma or Aurobindo Pharma, then that will be more like a seasonal trade. Going back to the presentation, lifetime. Now, this is the backbone of my thought. This is the backbone of my philosophy. This is the backbone of this product. See, reason would be short term, right? Where we look to make some quick money. Season, yes, we have some more patience. We would probably like the risk reward ratio. We would like to give it a little more time and risk. But lifetime is very, very unique. It is buy and hold. We never sell, right? When we say that we never sell, my idea was to always accumulate as many units of stock, and when I actually, as at my last phase of my life, I would like to have a very decent portfolio which I can hand it over to my son and daughter, and probably they would make good use of it. uh, the idea came to me through various people that I've trained and the stories that I've heard from them. They're amazing stories where a grandfather lives just a few Larsen and Toubro, and that Larsen and Toubro grows to an enormous size, which helps the grandchild take a very bold decision in her life. From that kind of a story to many stories, which essentially shows that equity as an asset class, if you give it enough time, it kind of grows exponentially. Compounding kicks in so well uh, that after a period of 15, 20, 25 years, you have a very, very powerful portfolio in your hand. With that thought, I created Lifetime. And when I was creating Lifetime, the idea was to buy and hold stocks. Now, this is not breakout, this is not seasonal. This is essentially when the market crashes. The harder it cracks, the harder it crashes, the better for the Lifetime product, right? The reason vertical of my product will give you money, short term trading, the season kind of stability, but Lifetime is the backbone. So while making the Lifetime, I thought let's start with Nifty Bees and Bank Bees. These are ETFs. Unlike a Satyam or a Kingfisher Airlines or any stock which can go, any company which can go bust, I don't think that Nifty or Bank Nifty or any of our indexes will ever go bust, right? So let's test it out with Bank Nifty and Bank Bees and Nifty Bees first. The reason I've taken Nifty Bees and Bank Bees because any small retail investor trader can also do that. If you're listening to my video and you want to put in one Nifty Bees. So with that thought in mind, I quickly did a quick calculation. What did I do? I took the information of Nifty Bees, open high, low, close as a price data, and I put in my algorithm. And when my algo says that this is the time that you should buy Nifty Bees. So let me walk you through some assumptions. I ask you the first thing, how much money per year in a particular year would you like to invest in Nifty Bees? I've taken an assumption that you give me a number, 1 lakh rupees. Now, my past historical performance shows that on an average on Nifty Bees, we have done 6 trades, at times less, at times 0, at times significantly more. But on an average, the number of trades is 6. So, which gives me that every time I tell you to buy Nifty Bees based on my algorithm, you should buy worth 16,500 rupees. Right now, this 16,500 rupees is an assumption of this 1 lakh rupees which you promise to invest in Nifty every year. If it's higher, this 16.5 goes high and vice versa. So these are all the dates in which what was the value of Nifty Bees and how many units did we buy. This is essentially a historical back test. Now this is the core of my realization. From 2002 down to 2017, we have done around 81 trades. Please note over here that 2008 was significantly high number of trades because the market cracked hard, and as I told you some time back, we'll be really happy when the market crashes, when we are interested in the Lifetime portfolio, because that is where we buy cheap, we buy more. Look, 2009, which was a runaway year, and 2017 also, as we speak right now, towards the fag end of the year, it has been a runaway year. So it did not give us any entry at all. Please remember, Lifetime portfolio always buys low. The classic Warren Buffett quote, we buy when everyone is fearful and we sell when everyone is greedy. With the Lifetime portfolio, we're not going to sell. We will sell if there's a need for cash, but ideally we will never sell. We are going to accumulate. So 2017 and 9 was a runaway year. We did not buy because the market was expensive price wise. So we got a total 81 trades. Okay, these are the units bought. The total units bought was around 4890. Right, from day one, you invested close to 16,500 rupees. The average costing comes around 276, and the current price of Nifty Bees is 1067 as I do this recording. So a total capital investment of 13.5 lakh rupees over a period of 15 years. Like a SIP, right? We cannot do a CAGR here because I don't have a start value, and I do have an end value, but I don't have a start value because it's like an SIP. Goes up to around 52 lakhs. Okay. A quick graph shows a yearly breakup. The yearly breakup shows the blue ones is end of the year, how much money you have invested. That this is cumulative, it's adding up. And obviously the orange one is the value, this is also adding up as we go ahead. Uh, Pretty impressive with Nifty Bs. Bank Bs equally good. We've got Bank Bs from 2005, 1, 2, 6 trades. Over here, you'll also notice the 2008, and I got 2011 also, quite a few trades. So there can be years like 2017, you see we don't get a single entry point to add on to our Bank Bs holdings. But over here also around 62 trades, we get an initial capital of around 20,000 per trade. I've taken the same assumption that you promised that you were going to invest 1 lakh rupees every year, an average 5 trades, so around 20,000 rupees. Every time I tell you, please buy Bank Bs, you're going to buy worth 20,000 rupees. So your total capital that you have invested is around 12 lakh 40,000, and currently your holdings is around 44. So we're looking at a 4 to 5 multiplier just on the face of it. The beauty of this is simple. We're going to track this not every day. The algorithm will obviously run every day, but we will get the signal end of the week and month. And it's Bank Bs and Nifty Bs that I've started with, because trust me, I'm sure if you're there in the financial market, you'll have full faith in buying into Nifty and Bank Bs. If it falls further, you should be more happy because you will be able to add it at a lower price. This is not a trade, this is investment. That's why I have not started. You can see the next sheet, subsheet is HDFC Bank. So I'm actually taking this forward with few stocks as well, where there is full faith in stocks like Larsen and Toubro, HDFC Bank, State Bank of India. So I'll be testing them as well. But to start off with, as Reason, Season and Lifetime has already started with an amazing response, our clients are putting in money in Reason trades, and once we get, probably 2018 is going to give us a good number of entries for both Nifty Bs and Bank Bs. That was the back-tested results of the lifetime portfolio. We're going to communicate through a Google Sheet and the Telegram channel. So I've created a Google Sheet where I have 3 subsheets of Reason, Season and Lifetime. They will be shared with our premium clients, and they can access this sheet from anywhere. Any updations that we make to the sheet, let's say a new trade added, asked to exit a trade, stop loss or targets revised, will be made real time on the Google Sheet, and it will be updated to you in a closed channel on the Telegram app. A quick look at the people behind this wonderful product. It's always the people who make the product and not the other way around. The first guy, that's me, Abhijit. The beauty, the connection between the rest 3 people, I had the honor to train all 3 of them. Chandpreet, amazing guy, fundamentals, technical, stronghold. He is a consultant advisor with me in my company, and then followed by Payal and Braj Kishore. Very, very passionate people. So you can join us to know more. Feel free to please get in touch with us at support@RSL Trade. That's reasonseasonlifetimetrade.com, or you can call up Kishore or Payal at these numbers. Thank you for hearing me out. As I close this, I see the Nifty down around 62 points for the day. Definitely next year we're going to get multiple entries in Nifty Bs and Bank Bs. So thank you everyone. Thank you for your support as well. I hope you like the concept of Reason, Season, Lifetime. Any feedback, any suggestion, please feel free to contact us. Thank you. God bless.